There are 114 sayings of Jesus in the Gospel of Thomas. The reason I like that is because there's no doctrinal thesis surrounding the whole thing. You have to go in and read a saying and understand it for yourself. Now, how do you do that? Well, you have to get attuned in order to understand it. I'll just go ahead and launch into the first part of it, and we'll talk about getting attuned along the way. I happened to write a book called The Hidden Words of the Living Jesus, a commentary on the Gospel of Thomas. You can buy it if you want to at Amazon, but you don't have to. Here's the first saying. And he said, whoever finds the meaning of these sayings will not experience death. Now that's a pretty bold claim. It starts out that way, you know it's going to get even more powerful. How can you understand these sayings? How can you find the meaning of these sayings? We'll talk about not experiencing death a little later. Well, there's a thing called contemplation. Contemplation. In the middle of the word contemplation is T-E-M-P-L, which comes from the word templum. T-E-M-P-L-U-M. A templum in the olden days was a clear and open space where people came who were seers to sit quietly and listen and look for signs of answers to their questions. Sometimes they just came and sat with no question and listened to what was spoken to them. Contemplation, our word, is still here. Temple. Where is the clear open space? Between your temples, in the templum. In there. It can be a clear open space if we allow it. So what I did every morning for 114 mornings was sit quietly after I read the saying of Jesus and listened. Then I wrote what I heard and saw. Okay. I'm going to read this to you. I hope you can handle it. To understand these sayings, our consciousness must shift. The place from which they can be understood is the place of spirit, which is the eternal life force. That which breathes us, the source which births us at every moment. To understand these sayings, we must shift our awareness to a non-death place. We drop all our social roles, all our social fictions, all our favorite illusions, all our preoccupations. We stand naked and empty and open. Tall order? Well, you can do it. Though our body is still here, we have already died. We've already passed over. We continue surrendering and letting go. Only a warrior can do that. We're in the world, but we're not of the world. These sayings are spoken from deep reality. To understand them, we move into those depths. Our consciousness becomes the same consciousness from which they are spoken. We are resurrected before we die. As it says in the Gospel of Philip, on the banks of the Jordan, Yeshua, Jesus, manifested the presence of a realm that existed before all things. Unquote. So in coming time, I'm going to be speaking about these 114 sayings, and you can tune in if you want. I'm going to put them on Facebook, and I'm going to put them on YouTube. Thank you.